Bruce Lee's biography chronicles his journey from a rebellious youth to a global martial arts icon. Renowned as a martial arts legend, Lee originated from an artistically inclined family. His persona exemplifies a seamless integration of martial arts prowess and artistic expression, achieving monumental success and establishing an enduring legacy in both domains. His untimely demise, however, sent shockwaves across the globe and remains a subject of considerable debate. Despite his passing at a young age, Lee's unwavering passion for martial arts and cinema continues to inspire profound admiration. Born Lee Jun-fan on November 27, 1940 in San Francisco's Chinatown, Bruce Lee entered a family deeply rooted in the performing arts. His father, Lee Hoi-tuen, was a Cantonese opera star, and his mother, Grace Ho, was an actress touring with a drama troupe in the United States. The Lee Ho family had settled in the U.S. in 1939, and Bruce Lee was their fourth child. At the age of 1, Lee returned with his parents to their ancestral home, residing in an apartment in Hong Kong. Lee exhibited an early aversion to formal schooling. After completing primary education at age 12, he enrolled at LaSalle College, a Catholic English-speaking boys' school in Kowloon, Hong Kong. There, frequent ridicule from his British peers regarding his Chinese heritage contributed to his disengagement from academics and his eventual involvement with street gangs. During this period, young Lee often engaged in street brawls and caused disturbances at school, ultimately leading to his expulsion. In 1953, at 13, Lee began to contemplate the implications of fighting without allies. This introspection marked the beginning of his profound interest in martial arts, prompting him to train in Wing Chun under the esteemed Grandmaster Yip Man. By age 14, Lee also pursued ballroom dancing, subsequently winning the 1958 Crown Colony Cha-Cha Championship at 18. Concurrently, he participated in a boxing tournament, defeating a 3-time reigning champion. His tenure with street gangs included an altercation with the son of a triad boss, which resulted in him being pursued by local law enforcement. Concerned for his safety, his parents decided to send him back to the United States. With $15 from his father and $100 from his mother, Lee embarked on his journey, supplementing his travel expenses by teaching cha-cha to a first-class passenger aboard the ship. Upon his arrival in the United States, Lee initially resided with an old friend of his father. He attended Edison Technical High School before matriculating into the philosophy department at the University of Washington. It was during this period that the foundational principles of his unique martial art began to take shape. At 23, Lee established the Jun Fan Gung Fu Institute near the university campus, where he began instructing a diverse group of students, including Americans. At a time when Gung Fu was traditionally taught exclusively within Chinese communities, Lee advocated for its broader dissemination, leading to a multi-ethnic student body. This unconventional approach, however, led to his mentor, Yip Man, refusing further instruction when Lee sought to resume training in Hong Kong. During a demonstration at Garfield High School, Lee showcased his 1-inch punch, a powerful strike delivered from a mere 1-inch distance, capable of knocking back an opponent. This technique later garnered widespread acclaim at the 1964 Long Beach International Karate Championships. It was this demonstration that captivated Linda C. Emery, who subsequently became his student and later his wife. Lee then made the decision to relocate to Oakland to establish a second martial arts school, pursuing his vision of propagating Gung Fu across America, necessitating a temporary separation from Linda. Despite familial objections, Lee and Linda Emery married in 1964 when he was 24 and settled in Oakland.
Following his marriage, Lee accepted a challenge from Wong Jack Man, a Gung Fu instructor in Chinatown. Lee swiftly defeated his opponent, yet remained dissatisfied with the duration of the bout. This encounter spurred him to research and develop Jeet Kune Do, often translated as the way of the intercepting fist, an art emphasizing the interception of an opponent's attack. Jeet Kune incorporates techniques from various martial disciplines, including Western boxing, Muay Thai, Japanese karate, Korean taekwondo, and traditional Chinese martial arts such as Hung Ga and Wing Chun, collectively referred to by Lee as Gung Fu. It represents an ingenious synthesis of American dance aesthetics and the profound wisdom of Asian martial arts, culminating in a novel physical paradigm that uniquely blends artistic expression with combat efficacy. Following his rise to prominence, Lee frequently encountered individuals seeking to challenge his martial skill, sometimes necessitating him to carry a firearm for personal protection in public spaces due to the severity of these incidents. On May 1, 1965, Lee's son, Brandon Lee, was born. The same year marked the opening of a third branch of the Jun Fan Gung Fu Institute in Los Angeles, Chinatown. Between 1967 and 1971, Lee engaged in numerous film projects. Additionally, he offered private martial arts instruction to celebrities at a rate of $250 per hour, a price point he justified by his desire to convey the profound depth and difficulty of mastering Gung Fu. Paradoxically, this high fee attracted an even larger number of students to his schools. In 1969, shortly after the birth of his daughter Shannon Lee, Lee suffered a severe back injury during training. Medical professionals advised him against further martial arts practice. During his recovery, Lee immersed himself in reading and began documenting his training methodologies, drawing upon his personal experiences to refine the principles of Jeet Kune Do.
Lee's cinematic career commenced at a mere 3 months old, portraying a substitute for an American baby in Golden Gate Girl. By 1946, at age 6, he secured his first substantial role in The Beginning of a Boy, subsequently appearing in approximately 20 other films. These early roles progressively showcased his burgeoning acting talent. Noticed by a producer for his potential, Lee flew to Los Angeles for an audition and made his indelible mark as Kato in the television series The Green Hornet. Notably, during filming, cinematographers found Lee's strikes and kicks to be so exceptionally fast that cameras struggled to capture his movements accurately, compelling the director to request him to perform at a slower pace. The series was later rumored to have been curtailed because Lee's supporting character overshadowed the lead. After establishing successful martial arts schools in the U.S., Lee returned to Hong Kong to arrange for his mother's relocation, only to discover The Green Hornet had become a massive hit there, elevating him to star status. Subsequently, he accepted an invitation from Raymond Chow, a new film producer, to star in The Big Boss. Lee was provided with a fully furnished apartment and his family returned to Hong Kong. The Big Boss ignited a wave of adoration in Hong Kong, achieving box office revenues exceeding $3.5 million within approximately 3 weeks. His subsequent film, Fist of Fury, surpassed The Big Boss in earnings, solidifying Lee's superstar status in Hong Kong. The third film, Way of the Dragon, saw Lee take on multiple roles, including screenwriter, director, and lead actor. Enter the Dragon, the first co-production between the U.S. and Hong Kong, commenced filming thereafter. This groundbreaking film was completed when Lee was 32, while his passion project, Game of Death, was simultaneously being developed. Following these resounding successes in cinema, Bruce Lee is widely credited with laying the groundwork for the rise of Asian stars in Hollywood. Bruce Lee's life was tragically cut short during the production of Game of Death. Following his sudden passing, the film's production was delayed and the script was revised to portray Lee's character faking his death to escape the mafia. Footage from Lee's actual funeral, including a close-up shot of his face in the coffin, was incorporated into the film. Officially, Lee died in Hong Kong from cerebral edema. However, due to the abrupt nature of his demise, intense public discussion and controversy ensued. Physicians publicly attributed his death to death by misadventure, implying an accidental, self-inflicted cause. On May 25, 1973, Lee's funeral in Hong Kong was attended by over 25,000 fans and friends. He was interred wearing his favorite outfit from Enter the Dragon. In 1993, his life story was adapted into the biographical film Dragon, the Bruce Lee Story, based on his wife's memoir, Bruce Lee, The Man Only I Knew. Time magazine recognized Bruce Lee as one of the 20th century's 100 most influential people, and he was also voted the greatest screen fighter. To commemorate the 65th anniversary of his birth, a large bronze statue depicting Lee in a martial arts stance was erected in Hong Kong. Despite his remarkably young age at the time of his death, Bruce Lee's profound passion for martial arts and cinema continues to command universal respect. His endearing quote, "If you love life, don't waste time, for time is what life is made of," is widely circulated and serves as an inspirational guiding principle for many.